The first system will help you scrape thousands of leads for free based on your search criteria. And the second system, that is the main crux of this automation, is going to take up each lead one by one and research their website to figure out if they are a right fit for your business or not. The large language models will try to evaluate the information scraped from their website with your business information to figure that out. Also scores them out of 10 based on the suitability. And not only that, it then scrapes the LinkedIn of the lead contact to really understand what is the right approach to reach out to them.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of our AI automation series. My name is Mohit Mrinal, a developer turned AI consultant and educator. And today we will be diving deep into a topic that every creator or business owner needs to master: the process of lead generation. We all know that leads are the lifeblood for any business. If you don't have good leads, whom do you reach out to? And finally, who will turn into your customers, right? So if you want to learn how to leverage AI to streamline lead generation process to make it more faster and efficient, you are at the right place. Let's talk about the traditional lead generation method first. They often involve tedious and manual processes where you have to search the leads, evaluate them one by one, and determine if they are a right fit for your business or not. This can be incredibly time consuming and inefficient. In case you are doing this, you are going to love this video because I am going to show you how we can do all this using AI at scale. The system that I am going to show you is divided into two parts. The first one is lead scraping at mass. Many people think that lead scraping is lead generation, which is not the case. That's just a small piece of the puzzle. The first system will help you scrape thousands of leads for free based on your search criteria. And the second system, that is the main crux of this automation, is going to take up each lead one by one and research their website to figure out if they are a right fit for your business or not. The large language models will try to evaluate the information scraped from their website with your business information to figure that out. Also scores them out of 10 based on the suitability. And not only that, it then scrapes the LinkedIn of the lead contact to really understand what is the right approach to reach out to them, and also give you 5 tips on the types of strategies that you can try. And here's the best part: I am going to give away this entire automation template for free. You can check out the first link in the description below to get the template. So watch till the end so you know exactly how all this is working and how to use that template. Because at certain stages you have to modify the prompts based upon what your business does. So either you can try it out yourself or you can check out our website and hire us to set this up for you. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So this is the wonderful automation I'm talking about. The entire process will be split into two parts. The first is scraping the leads, and the second one is qualifying them one by one, going through their websites and then finding out if they are a right fit to be approached or not. And then if they are, scraping the leads LinkedIn to really get the information about how to approach them. All this is also scored and stored in our Google Sheet. This entire process is just for lead generation, and then we have different systems for personalized outreach and lead nurturing. If you are watching this video later on, then you might find those videos already on the channel. So let's get started. The platform we will be using is first make.com for running the automations, and secondly Appify, which is a scraper marketplace that gives you an option of lot of scraper tools to choose from. Let me go to the platform. So this is Appify. You can create a free account and you will get $5 in credit to use in the start. So let's search with Apollo leads, and there are a lot of scrapers that lets you scrape bulk leads from Apollo directly. Few of them will require you to have your login credentials, like this one, and also there are different payment plans. So this one is like for $45 a month plus usage fee, but let me show you one that I'll be using and it is free. So it's just $1 $2.20 for 1000 leads, and you don't even have to put your login credentials here. You just have to provide URL of the search result. So let me show you how to get that URL. Let's go to apollo.com, and you can go to people finder and put the search criteria over here. So for this example, I have put verified emails. I'm looking for owners in health, wellness and fitness industry with 11 to 20 employees in United States. So this is my search criteria, and there are around 1700 entries. You can look at them. They have the LinkedIn, company website, everything that you need. So you just take up this URL and come to Apollo. Paste, and let's say that we want to scrape just 500 entries for now. Let's start. The reason why we are doing this one manually is because it is not something that needs to be done very regularly, so do not needs to be a part of the automation process. You can just create your lead list over here manually, export it as a CSV and upload in the Google Sheets to continue working with the automation sequence later on. And of course, you will get the free template for the automation sequence that I'll be using after this step in the description of this video. So now that the scraping has finished, let me show you how the output looks like. This is the output. So they have got the email IDs, not for all of them. And yeah, the headline, the details, their LinkedIn profile. This is the company website and few more details. You can just click here and export the results into the desired format. I'll go with CSV, and you can also choose the fields that you want if you don't really want to download the entire data. So I have already downloaded and filtered the fields as per my requirement and uploaded it into a Google Sheet over here. So let me show you. So this is the data that I have scraped previously, and I've taken the first name, last name, LinkedIn email, personal email, organizational name, website, and organizational LinkedIn as well if you want to extend the automation. So let's come to the automation, and let me show you how this is all working. So the very first thing we want to do is to connect with the Google Sheet and put the mode as watch a new row. So it will take up 5 row entries at a time as I have put, but you can extend it to work on bulk. But there are like 2 ways you can go with it. Either you can increase the limit over here, or you can increase the frequency of running this entire automation one after another. I would suggest to go with that, because then you don't have to bulk deal with a lot of data in single runs. So it is just taking up this file, taking all the columns 5 at a time, and then putting it into the first API scraper that we are using in the automation, that is scrape business website. But first of all, what I want to do is to put a filter over here, that if organizational website URL is not equal to blank. So basically I'm checking if it is existing, otherwise there is no point trying to scrape it. So this is the first actor in the automation, which is website content crawler. Let me show you how to integrate this. You just have to create a new module. So like this, create a new module, Appify, run an actor, and inside that you have to create a new connection with your Appify account. Let me show how you do it. You can just come here to APIs, and this is the token that you need, or you can go to the API section and copy the API individually. So that is something that you need to integrate once for all, and then you can select the actor, so it will automatically pick up recently used actor from your profile. Just select it, put it on run synchronously. What this means is that you want to really wait for the results to be fetched, otherwise it will just run it and move to the next module that we don't want. We want the data to be used in the further sequence. And then you put the input JSON. So whatever kind of scraper you want to use, you have to put the input JSON. Let me show you how to get that. So just come to input section, and this is the input JSON. So just copy it and put over there. So I have already put the input JSON for this one, and you want to figure out where is the URL and just replace the constant text with the variable. Let me show you how to choose the variable. So whenever you tap on the text section, you get to see all the parameters from previous modules. So here I am taking the organizational website URL. Okay. After this is done, the Appify modules works in a pair of two. First is the actor, which needs to be run, and then we need to get the dataset. This one is another module that we have to connect with the sequence, and you just have to put the dataset ID, which is present from the previous one. So this is the default dataset ID. Okay, and then yeah, you don't have to change the other settings, they're fine for now. After you have the data from the website, the very first thing we want to do is to find whether this business is a right fit to be approached or not. For that, I'm using a large language model from OpenAI. The process is similar. You just create a new module, select OpenAI, create your connection. When you want to create the connection, you go to platform.openai.com, sign up and get your API key and put it over here to make the connection. You just have to do it once, and then you can select the method, the model. You can choose from different GPT models that are available from OpenAI. I am going with GPT-4o mini. Then there are messages. The instructions are split into two parts. First is the developer or system message, where all the instructions goes, and then there is a user message where the data goes. So I'm providing the website text of the lead. So this is all the scraped textual data from the website, right? And this is the instruction. I am putting it as I help. This is like a generic 3-part statement, but you can extend it and of course modify it based on your business needs. So this text will be available in the template when you download it, but you are recommended to update it based on what your business serves. And then give me a proper reasoning for all the 3 parameters and a suitability score of 10. So the output of this module is a complete analysis as well as the scoring, but the scoring will be the part of the output, and we need to fetch out that scoring number to really filter the leads that should be moving forward. So that's why I'm using another OpenAI module, and this one is a very simple one. Basic settings are same, and then in the system instructions I am putting that I evaluated a business and there is a score out of 10. You just have to take it up and tell me what that number is, and the output of this module is a single digit number that I am using to filter the sequence further on. So the output of OpenAI modules are basically stored in choices, messages and content. So yeah, as you can see in the previous run it was 9. So if this is greater than or equal to 7, what I have put, but you can change it of course, then the sequence move ahead. Otherwise it goes on and runs the entire scraping for the next lead. Now when we know that the business is a good fit, we want to scrape the LinkedIn profile of the lead. So this is another Appify scraper that I'll be using, which is Mars LinkedIn profile scraper. This is also a usage based actor. You can just come here and search for actors whenever you want to look for any other scraper. Let's say LinkedIn profile. So over here as well, most of the scrapers will be asking you for cookies, which is pretty easy to generate, but the thing is that then it will be using your LinkedIn profile to scrape data at mass, which we don't want because it risks our LinkedIn profile into getting banned. So that's why there are 2 actors that are very good. The first is this Mars LinkedIn profile scraper without cookies, and this is the other one. It also fetches the email and phone number, which I'll be using in another sequence, I guess. This is interesting. Now you can just select this and go with the similar process of selecting the actor in the module and taking the input JSON to be provided over here. And we also want to run this synchronously as we did with the previous module and get the dataset items. After we have the text from the LinkedIn profile, we want to do the personification of the lead. For this, I'm using another OpenAI module. The basic settings will remain similar, and in the system prompt, I have updated it to, I'm providing you with the LinkedIn information about a person. Your task is to evaluate the data and form a persona of this individual. Key things you should consider about the persona is like what are their interests, what exactly they are doing, what kind of conversation style they have put based on the about section, the title, and other parameters that they have put in their profile. So this is the user message where I'm providing all this scraped information. And when we have this personification, the final step is to combine the business information summary from the first LLM output and the personification summary from this LLM output, as well as person's information to figure out 5 top strategies. So this is the final LLM that I want to run, and the output of all these 4 LLMs is then stored into the same Google Sheet under new columns. So I have created these 4 columns: business evaluation summary, business evaluation score, person persona, and person approaches. So let me quickly run this and show you what kind of output we can expect. So yeah, you can just run it over here, and in no time we will be having these output. So this is kind of the output that we can expect, based on the textual data about this website. These are the answers to the 4 questions, and then it is taking an average, but then the average comes out to be 7. So it will still pass. It did still pass, that's why it's here. And the other one is 9. And whenever there is no website, it is not moving ahead, so we don't have any data in this row. We can filter them out later on. This is also 9. I guess this is a very nice data to approach with. Analysis of how well the business fits our services. This is the persona of the lead, like what are the interest, job role and mindset, values, conversation style, and based on that, these are the 5 strategies that I can approach them with. Do you want to see it? Yeah. Highlighting AI powered personalization, lead generation, education, okay, streamlining consultation process. Okay, I can further use these approaches to be paired with another automation to reach out to them with personalization. So this video was really only to help you understand how to get the leads, and now we will be having different approaches. So maybe you can check out those videos on the channel if you are watching this video at a later stage, or otherwise you can wait for those videos, and for that you have to subscribe. Please hit the like button because it really motivates me to make more such videos in the future and help you understand how we can use AI automations and AI agents in the simplest way possible. And if you haven't already, you can also find my LinkedIn in the description, where you can connect with me or follow me, where I put AI insights on a daily basis. So thanks for watching the video, and see you in the next one.